So, Jarrod, the offensive line has been a focal point of this team this offseason. How do you feel like you guys have performed as a unit through 2 games so far?
I think that we've overall done really well. Obviously, there's things that we all need to get better at as a group, but I think in terms of protecting Rocco and trying to find reads for the running back, we're doing a good job. But as the season progresses, we're going to get better at that.
It's been back-to-back games without a sack, first time for Iowa State since 2012. Has that been a focus for you guys, or is that just the nature of the way you're playing?
I would give credit to Coach Clan. His training us in pass protection. I think our pass protection all around between the first and second group is elite compared to past years. But as obviously with a new quarterback, that's been like our own position, our own focus is, hey, we got to protect them, let them settle down, and let them throw the ball.
Is there any more focus just because Rocco is so young, he's still getting experience in games, that you need to give him that extra time to kind of play his game?
I mean, it's a small part, obviously, with a new quarterback, just letting them settle down. But I think just as the standard of the offensive line, that's what we really strive for.
Is that a stat you guys are paying close attention to as the season goes on, that you want to keep protecting him and keep him away from sacks?
I think it's just cool to know. But I think as an offensive line, we obviously none of us care about stats. We don't care who gets the glory, but we just try to do our job to the best of our ability.
What are you looking for in this Ohio game out of your group?
Sorry, what?
What are you looking for against Ohio out of your group?
Oh, just physical dominance. Obviously Ohio's defense, they have a lot of guys coming back. Pretty much their whole defense is back. So a lot of experience, but I think, going on the road for the first time, us being able to have the physicality in the way is going to be a key point in this game.
This is a unique thing, a MAC team hosting a Power 5 team. Has Coach talked to you about what this may mean for Ohio this week?
Yeah, he's hit on that Ohio, this is a big game for them after they just went on the road and beat FAU, bringing us home, bringing us going there for home against them. And, it will be a fun game, going on the road against them. But I think for Ohio, this is going to be a big turning point in their season. I think it's a big game in our season, first road game, just coming off a loss after Iowa. So I think it'll be a fun time.
With all the Ohio connections on your roster and in your staff, what does that do for you guys?
It's fun. We've already kind of all made jokes about, all the Ohio people that are going to be there. Me personally, like a lot of my people from hometown are coming. A lot of coaches are from there. Like their families coming. But it's still just another game, so that's something that's not like in the front point of our mind. But it is kind of cool, especially for me, because I get to go back home and play in front of people.
What's the tally for you? How many people you're expecting?
Right now, I need to get 43 tickets.
Jesus.
It's not even counting the people that have already bought their own tickets, that friends and family friends and whatnot. So definitely a big crowd. Hopefully, I get to see all of them after the game, but. It's not something that I'm focused on when I get out there. Obviously, we got to beat them. That's my main point.
Their ticket office should send you a letter of thanks or something.
It's hard to find that many tickets,
I'm sure.
How many trades do you have to go through with your teammates to get that?
Actually, the whole team's nice about tickets, and especially they know me. I'm a senior and whatnot, and I'm from there. So everyone's doesn't have anyone coming. Obviously, we'll give them away, but nothing that I have to barter for. You say I got you. They're all nice. So.
You mentioned Ohio's defense. Obviously, you guys put 43 on them last year. What have you seen the biggest improvements in? Because, as you said, pretty much the same guys. They shut out FAU after falling behind 10-0 or whatever. Just looked pretty dominant.
Oh yeah, just watching film from our game against them last year. Watching the rest of their season last year and their first couple games this year. Just that defensive group as a whole has obviously grown more because none of them left. They're all still there, and I think they're more sound in what their defense is and understand their defense as a whole. But I still think that our game plan, our execution is what's going to be the dividing factor for this game.